Your bowels respond well to a routine. So I would suggest that when you wake up in the morning that you massage your bowels to wake them up, and I'll show you exactly how to do that through a technique called the ILU massage. And that'll be at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that.
Welcome to Therapy Thursdays here in Louisiana Living. I am Dr. Jerry Yarborough with Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. And today we have a guest speaker, Dr. Rachel Atkins. She's one of our staff therapists. And today she's going to teach you about how to manage constipation.
That's right.
Yeah, awesome.
Yes, a lot of people struggle with constipation and unfortunately think that it's just a normal way of life that you have to deal with. But there is so much that you can do to help decrease that problem. Now, how do you know if you have, the struggle with chronic constipation and that it's not within normal limits? There are a lot of factors, but I would say two of the most important ones are if you have less than 3 bowel movements a week, and if you have to strain to have a bowel movement at least 25% of the time. So if you feel like you really have to strain to have a bowel movement, or you're having less than 3 a week, then you probably really have an issue with constipation that you need to address. There are a lot of things that you can do, but it's very, very vital that you do these things in a routine. Your bowels respond well to a routine. So I would suggest that when you wake up in the morning that you massage your bowels to wake them up, and I'll show you exactly how to do that through a technique called the ILU massage. And that'll be at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But you want to start the morning by eating to get that reflex going that your body needs. And then, of course, fiber is helpful, but you want to gradually increase your fiber intake. Raspberries are wonderful for that, among other things. And then exercise. So after you eat that breakfast and get the reflex going, just take a few laps to walk in the house or up and down the driveway. Then I suggest a hot beverage, like a cup of coffee or some tea. That really gets things loose. And then you're gonna try to use the restroom at that point. And so I would suggest that routine every morning. Massaging, eat your breakfast, include some fiber, go for a short walk, drink a hot beverage, and then try to use the restroom. Now, when you try to use the restroom, you don't want to sit on the toilet for longer than 10 to 15 minutes. Not only is that frustrating and your body needs to be relaxed in order to evacuate the bowels, but it's also not healthy for the nerves in your hips and your bottom to sit on the toilet for longer than 10 to 15 minutes. So as you're sitting on the toilet, it's important to have proper posture and proper angles for your bowels to be able to release. And so I'm going to show you exactly what to do when you're sitting on the toilet. You want to remember a few things for proper posture. One, your feet must always be flat and never on your tiptoes. That helps your bottom relax. Keep your feet flat on the stool. You want to use a stool like this squatty potty here on the screen, or you can use another stool that you have at home. Make sure that your knees are higher than your hips, which is going to give the proper angle for the bowels to be released. And you want to keep your body relaxed. You can even do some deep breathing as you try to have a bowel movement. Make sure that your bottom is relaxed. So you're relaxing the muscles of the pelvic floor, which you can imagine like an elevator going down. Relax those muscles. You should not be straining. You should be relaxing your bottom and tensing your stomach. So we're gonna put pressure on the bowels through our stomach by bringing your belly button toward your spine. So you tighten your stomach muscles and bring your belly button toward your spine. Maintain that tension, but relax the bottom. It will take a little practice to coordinate these two muscles, but it's going to be very effective once you figure it out. Now, once you've used proper posture to evacuate your bowels, we're going to talk about the ILU massage that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. This massage should be used before bed and first thing in the morning, like we talked about with that morning routine. So what you're going to do is lie on your back and do the shape of an I from your left rib cage down to your left hip. You're gonna do several circular motions like the letter I. Then you're gonna come across to the right rib and do the letter L all the way down, just like you did with the I, but starting at the right, going to the left, and coming down. Then you're gonna do the U, starting at the right hip, going up, across, and down. Once you've done that, each letter about 20 times, then you're gonna come and do a sweeping U 20 times, and this is a deeper pressure, and that's the ILU massage.
Awesome, thank you. Who would have ever thought physical therapy could address constipation?
Absolutely.
But Dr. Rachel is our pelvic floor certified specialist, and this is actually definitely something that she can help you with. So guys, if you continue to have problems, just give us a call and we'll be more than happy to help you. We have 6 locations in the area. Just give us a call. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.